As you can see, it's 42 degrees. It's 2:30 in the afternoon in Darwin, Northern Territory, out here at Bees Creek. So it's been pretty warm. So far I've got all of the rafters up now, all of the purlins up, sorry. All the ones in the higher section up here are all welded off. I've painted this whole section up here. Got a cherry picker in to do that. Doing it off the plank was a bit hairy, so I welded all that off this morning. I've just got to weld off above the container, but I can do that on the container. I'll concentrate on getting the rest of the purlins up here, this area here, painted this afternoon, and then weld off those. It doesn't take really that much to weld off the purlins. The painting's what's taking the time. So all going well, I'll have this all painted this afternoon, and I'll return this cherry picker knuckle boom tomorrow morning. But it's starting to come up okay. I've also put up first piece of speed bracing. I'll put up the speed bracing with the cherry picker up in the high section there as well, at the apex on both sides. Pulls from that centre rafter there back down to the post on that side, and then back down the post on that side, and vice versa. So it's coming along okay. Very hot, very sweaty, very uncomfortable, but we're getting there. So a few more hours and I'll have this whole section painted here, and all going well, I might even throw some Thermacell up over the top of the containers just to keep the water off the containers themselves. The Thermacell will insulate or provide more insulation over the containers, which is what the whole reason I'm putting the roof on, is to provide one, to provide shade and shelter from the wet weather and shade from the sun, and two, to provide shade and keep the containers cool, because they do get very hot. They're very uncomfortable to be in when you if you have to spend any time in them. But if you can pull the temperature down in them, things are a little bit more comfortable. I may have to, on this end and this end, because this is the western end, I may have to clad these all the way down, stand it off 50 to 75 mil, and then put some steel cladding down there to provide a insulation break between, and a cavity between the container and the outside sun, and that should pull down the temperature. And I may even, on both sides, this is basically the south side, I may even do the same here, put some battens down the side of this and sheet it, insulate it with some Thermacell. Same on that end, on the other side, to pull the temperature down. I'll just see how I go. I may put in some, also put up in the roof of the containers, not into the roof itself, but into the top of the container. I may also put some whirlybirds in there, just see how effective the roof is once it goes over, because it will cast a lot of shade for a lot of the day. Just be interesting to see how much temperature drop. But as I said, it's 42 degrees here at the moment. Beautiful, beautiful, balmy Northern Territory, typical Northern Territory build-up wet season day. Got myself covered up so I don't get burnt shitless, end up with more skin cancers than I need. So we'll keep going at it. Give you a little update directly.